You are better than Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd is the best fighter in his era, and I feel like I'm the best fighter.
Crawford is hard. Crawford's very strong like I am. He has all the same long arms. Like I said, southpaw right-handed, and he's coming to get you. He don't care about the Philly defense style, whatever style he don't care about that.
Boxing has never been short of drama, but when Floyd Mayweather makes a move, the entire combat sports world pauses to pay attention. In a sport where timing and strategy mean everything, Mayweather has once again proven that he knows how to control both the spotlight and the headlines. His latest target? None other than Terence Crawford, widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters alive today.
Pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh, shit, okay, I'm just asking. Floyd was pound for pound before.
That would have been a hard fucking fight, though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm gonna always say me.
Okay.
Come on now.
Mayweather isn't whispering about possibilities or throwing casual hints. He's pulling up and demanding that the fight happen in 2026. This shocking development has already ignited a firestorm of debates among fans, fighters, and analysts. What does it mean for Mayweather's legacy? Why Crawford? And more importantly, will it really happen? Floyd Mayweather retired in 2017 with a perfect fit.
Making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather, how do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. There ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going out that much.
50-0 record, cementing himself as one of the greatest defensive boxers in history. Since then, he's stayed active through exhibitions against names like Logan Paul, Tenshin Nasukawa, and John Gotti III, but none of those fights carried the weight of his professional career. Critics often dismissed them as money grabs, while fans kept hoping to see Floyd return, or a real, sanctioned boxing match. Now, at 48 years old,
Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever keep it real, boss, keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fight. Yeah. I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll beat it.
Boy, you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd, nah.
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, man, I'll beat his ass. Never. That's some hate type shit to me.
Like plotting.
I ain't never been that type of person.
Mayweather seems to be eyeing the biggest challenge possible, a clash with Terence Crawford, who is not just active, but at the very peak of his powers. For Floyd, this isn't just about money. It's about legacy, pride, and proving that his skill set, the famous shoulder roll, the unmatched timing, the defensive genius, can still neutralize even the best of today's generation. Crawford is not just another name in boxing.
Floyd Mayweather ain't.
Like what?
Like what?
Audience that don't know.
He is a two-time undisputed champion. Floyd wasn't a one-time undisputed champion. So he has all the belts in one division and then moved up and got all the belts in another division. I don't know if that's ever happened in the history of boxing.
Yes, and he beat the man.
Let's give Terence Crawford his flowers because everything he said he was going to do.
He's a 3-division world champion, the first undisputed welterweight champion of the 4-belt era, and a man who dismantled Errol Spence Jr. in one of the most dominant performances boxing has seen in recent years. If Mayweather wants a fight that would shake the sport to its core, Crawford is the ultimate opponent. Crawford is known for his switch-hitting ability, vicious power, and ability to adapt
He's this Hall of Fame fighter, and which he is, but only because of the two-time undisputed. Floyd never won undisputed. But how great is that accomplishment if your resume is weak? Yeah, you won undisputed, but I mean, look at the guys you fought, and look how you got to that undisputed status. If the shoe was on the other foot, if Bud did all of the heavy lifting and took 3 belts from 3 champions, and then went and took Earl's 1 belt, he didn't do no heavy lifting for that second undisputed title. None at all. He beat fucking, who was that, Joe Horn? Who's that guy he beat for that 1 belt, the WBO belt?
Fight. Traits that have made him a nightmare for every opponent he has faced. By calling out Crawford directly, Mayweather isn't just asking for a fight. He's demanding a duel with the man who many believe could carry the sport for the next decade. Reports suggest that Mayweather didn't approach this with subtlety. He literally pulled up on Crawford, making his intentions crystal clear. 2026 is the year, and he wants the fight. This isn't the typical negotiation through promoters and managers.
Can compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence Bud Crawford, if you can?
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Mayweather, face to face, demanding that Crawford step into the ring with him. Such a bold move sends a message. Mayweather doesn't just want the fight, he wants to control the narrative. Anez, who witnessed or heard about this confrontation, described it as vintage Floyd. Confident, brash, and unafraid to call his shot. But at the same time, it raised an eyebrow. Is this fight realistic? Or just another headline-grabbing stunt?
The fight, the Crawford-Canelo fight, and you had a Cavs hat on. This time you've got a GOAT hat on. Is that how you're feeling? I know it says Muhammad Ali, but is that how you're feeling about Bud's performance, about his whole career?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that way, man. GOAT. Greatest of all time. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to his coaches. Not just me, Saul, Red, Bernie, Chad, nutritionists. You know, everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terence? Yeah. Oh, of course. Of course he is.
Terence Crawford is no stranger to being called out. But this is different. Facing Mayweather is like fighting a living monument of boxing history. While Crawford has made it clear he wants the biggest fights possible, he has also been focused on defending his undisputed throne and cementing his own legacy. Insiders say Crawford didn't shy away from the idea.
Or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather is really good too, though. You can knock him as well. You know, he's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have had the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, you know, Mayweather has their...
Instead, he seemed intrigued, even amused, by Mayweather's bold challenge. Crawford is in his prime, while Mayweather is nearing 50. To Crawford, this fight would not only be about proving dominance over a legend, but also about carrying the torch forward for the next generation. Supporters of Mayweather argue that greatness never fades, and that Floyd's skill set is timeless. They believe that even at his age, he has...
I think Crawford is the better talent. I think he's a better athlete and a better boxer. And I just think he's going to win that fight. But it's a terrific fight.
Did something change your mind along the way? Did you have Canelo previously and reassess
No, we never had Canelo.
No, I meant Canelo winning the fight in a percent. And did you change your mind? Or you always thought Crawford would win?
No, I never even considered it until it became a likelihood that the fight would happen. And once it was announced, I felt that Crawford would win. And matter of fact, Terence came over to me after a fight that we did, I think with Keyshawn Davis. And I told him, I said, it's a great fight for you. You're going to win that fight.
Why don't you think the weight will slow down his legs, not allow him?
Has the IQ to frustrate and outbox a fighter like Crawford. Jew that Mayweather is chasing the spotlight too late, and that stepping in with a fighter as sharp and hungry as Crawford could tarnish his. Widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters alive today. And this time, Mayweather isn't whispering about possibilities or throwing casual hints. He's pulling up and demanding that the fight happen in 2026. This shocking development has already ignited a firestorm of debates among fans.
Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than
fighters and analysts. What does it mean for Mayweather's legacy? Why Crawford? And more importantly, will it really happen? Floyd Mayweather retired in 2017 with a perfect 50-0 record, cementing himself as one of the greatest defensive boxers in history. Since then, he's stayed active through exhibitions against names like Logan Paul, Tenshin Nasukawa, and John Gotti III, but none of those fights carried the weight of his professional career. Critics often dismissed them as money grabs, while fans kept hoping to see Floyd return, or a real, sanctioned boxing match. Now, at 48 years old, Mayweather seems to be eyeing the biggest challenge possible: a clash with Terence Crawford, who is not just active, but at the very peak of his powers.
Bud is definitely one of them, for sure. Tyke Shakur, Devin, Boots.
Boots is
Jerron,
one of my favorite.
It's a lot of them, and they skillful in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody that, like, I can bet the house on is Bud. Because me and him, we so much alike in our mentality. Like, soon as I see this dude, he come in the room or I come in the room, we start arguing. About basketball, wrestling, anything, bro. Like, man, you can't, man, you looking small. What you mean I'm looking small? You looking small. You gotta really hurt that dude to turn him away and to try to stop him from doing what he want to do. So, skillful, yes. But this and this, it's different, man. There's not a lot of guys like that out there currently. There's a lot of guys that talk it. But until you get in that real fire, I'm not saying a guy, you fighting a guy you should beat. I'm saying a guy that it's a 50-50 matchup. We don't really know what you have.
For Floyd, this isn't just about money. It's about legacy, pride, and proving that his skill set, the famous shoulder roll, the unmatched timing, the defensive genius, can still neutralize even the best of today's generation. Crawford is not just another name in boxing. He's a 3-division world champion, the first undisputed welterweight champion of the 4-belt era, and a man who dismantled Errol Spence Jr. in one of the most dominant performances boxing has seen in recent years. If Mayweather wants a fight that would shake the sport to its core,